Hey, what's up? So it's me, and I'm back with another update of my situation. The last time I gave you guys the first 7 days, uh, just tons of random memories, how people helped me. This time, I'm going to give you kind of a timeline of what's gone on over the next 3 weeks, because if you go back to 1996, August 30th marks 1 full month that I've been in a wheelchair. Of course, we're here in real time, so that's 20 some odd years later, but let's act like we're in 1996. The last time I was having trouble eating, I was getting up in a chair for the first time. So I have a feeding tube and very unmotivated to eat. Definitely don't want hospital food. Hospital food sucks. So they got me on a feeding tube, trying to give me Ensure and all that good stuff, Jello. As a matter of fact, one of the first times that I ate regular food was Jello, and somehow my mom managed to accidentally choke me on Jello. The first of many choking stories to come, by the way. I'm trying to eat food. I'm not really gaining weight. They're worried about me gaining weight. I'm about 6'1" or so, and about 140 pounds. I lost all the muscle mass that I had, and all the weight that I had therefore as well. A week or two go by of just really learning how to get up in a chair and navigating my fingers that don't work, or when I get up I have to wear TED hose and then wrap ACE bandages around my legs so that way I don't pass out, plus put a belly binder on. Never wanted to wear tights as a man, so to speak, but they're not that bad. A couple of teachers have come and talked to me, and I remember specifically Miss Samples and Miss Sevilla came to see me. Lots of time with my mom in the hospitals. She's staying in uncomfortable places and trying to do the best she can for me. Some point I get moved into what's kind of a normal hospital room and a normal hospital bed, and I just don't want to do anything but lay around and play video games or watch TV, which I still don't want to do anything but play video games. And they're starting to get really worried about me and my motivation, and they're trying to figure out how to motivate me. I remember one night they're trying to get an IV in me because I was sick, and they had to poke me like 15 times. I had my stepdad with me, who he was always having fun and trying to do fun stuff, and so some of the first things that he would do was they had a bed that was a rolling shower bed, and you would lay in there and take a bath. Well, you could plug it and fill it up like a bathtub. Otherwise, you just had the water running on you and it's just draining out, and there's a good reason they didn't want to fill the thing up, I can assure you. My stepdad, we get into the shower room, and I talked him into plugging it for me so I could have a real bath and actually be in the water and feel what it was like to have water around me again, and just being a goofball. And sure enough, we filled that thing up, and when we unplugged it, a lot more water than we expected. Went all the way down the hallway, across the hallway. We flooded all the carpet. Oh, we got in so much trouble for that. That kind of stuff helped me out because it was fun. So they come to me and they say, okay, if you start getting the therapist being they, if you start working really hard and doing really good, we have something we'd like to give you. Laying around watching MTV, because I loved to watch MTV, and I saw the resurgence of KISS was coming, that they decided to reunite as the original 4 members for the first time in 20 years and put the makeup back on and recreate the magic of KISS. And a lot of people will think I'm hilarious talking about this, but to me, KISS was magic. And the whole thing of how nobody saw their faces, and they got tricked into showing their faces. And anyway, I could tell you lots of Kiss stories, but they were coming back, and they were coming to Portland for the first time in many years. One of the therapists happened to be so kind to offer up their press box seats for me to go see Kiss, so long as I just worked really hard and started getting motivated. Of course, that got me excited, because, oh man, I just wanted to see Kiss so bad. So we started doing more things, get me up in a wheelchair, a normal wheelchair like the one you see me in today, and practicing pushing around, pushing down the hallways. Well, Bobby and I decided that we were going to play train. So I asked him to hook me up to another chair, and he get in it and push me around so I could go fast. We took off, and of course, the first thing that happened was I went whoop right back on my head, smacked my head. Doctors came running. He got in trouble. I had to go on bed rest. They had to make sure I was okay, and of course I was telling, I'm fine. There wasn't anything wrong with me. We kept just getting me into therapy, and I'm, at least what I remember, I'm doing pretty good and starting to get better. And here comes the day, August 30th, that the almighty Kiss is in Portland. And I remember my sister and Bobby went across, and they got to help them set up the balloons. They had big giant 2-story Kiss figure balloons that they put up in front of the Rose Garden. And Bobby and Crystal got to help them set it up. That was really cool. Very cool, actually. So here it comes, the day that we go see Kiss, and I have to decide, am I going to take my mom or am I going to take Bobby? Well, my mom kind of was interested in going, but she didn't know a lot about Kiss, so Bobby had grown up and knew about Kiss, so we decided we would go. And we go inside, and it's just, I can't explain. It's still the same feeling today, and I can't explain it. Pure magic. It was mind-blowing, the amount of people that were dressed up like Kiss, and the buzz in the air of, oh my God, Kiss is back. And just that frantic feeling is what I'm addicted to when I play music, is the mystique of, how's the band gonna be, the crowd wanting more, and the band wanting to give more, the perfect relationship. Anyway, Kiss, they just had so many fans dressed up like them, and so much stuff going on, merchandise. And we go up to our press box seats, and I remember the band Stabbing Westward was playing. As I'm sitting there watching them play, I looked to my left, and I had seen lots of people dressed up in full Kiss costumes. I looked to my left, and this one particular costume walks by me, and dressed just like Ace Frehley. And I thought it was just another, person dressed up, a fan. And not till he got on stage did I realize that that was the real Ace Frehley that walked by me. And he was probably listening to the band. A little bit of a side note, August 30th is also the day that I lost my father, so it was a really big just monumental point in my life. It was a big monumental point in my life. And to realize that the dream of music was still alive, in some ways my dad was still with me that day, and is still with me every day today when I go play music. That was one of the first times I realized that don't give up on his dreams and don't give up on my dreams. He's still there no matter what. Kept pushing forward. So, and tonight, at this time in 2019, I'm gonna go tonight at the Vinyl Tap in Milwaukee and play a gig. My dad will be with me then too. So, thanks a lot for checking out my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are enjoying these kind of spontaneous memories of how my life has been so far. Please keep in mind when I'm telling these stories that I'm telling them as if it's 1996 all over again. I know it's kind of hard. Sometimes I jump back into 2019 as well, but I'm trying to give you an accurate timeline of what it was like then. you know, things that I've learned. And they would also do wrist flexion to see how much of my wrist I could move. Just all kinds of neat stuff. But I appreciate everybody checking out my channel. Please like and share my videos. Subscribe so that way when I update more, they'll be there in your inbox for you. I'm trying to get these a little more regular. I have a super busy life, and to send my videos to all your friends and leave some comments. If you guys want to know certain things, please ask and I'll answer those in my next videos. Thanks a lot. Hopefully see you guys in my next show.